Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. It is my pleasure to be speaking to the financial community today about responsible banking, a topic that is at the core of what we do every day at UNEP. The concept of sustainable finance has been around for many years, and the expectation for banks to act responsibly has been consistently on the agenda of financial institutions. It is clear that responsible banking is not just a market trend, it is the future of banking. Banks account for 90% of financing in developing countries and over 2/3 of all financing globally. If we are to achieve the UN Sustainable Development Goals and the Paris Climate Agreement, responsible banking practices are a necessity. Banks around the world must come on board and work with other actors to turn vision into reality. The establishment of the principles for responsible banking in 2019 was an important milestone for the financial industry as 130 banks stepped up collectively and committed providing leadership in responsible banking in partnership with the United Nations. Under this unique framework, banks mainstream and embed sustainability at the heart of their businesses through impact analysis, target setting, and public reporting. Three key steps that make responsible banking practices measurable, accountable, and transparent. Responsible banking is about aligning business strategies with individuals' needs and society's goals, hence collectively contributing to the creation of a positive future for banking and the industry as a whole. Therefore, we innovate, we break new ground, we share and learn from each other. Instead of following trends, we create them. The principles provide a platform for banks to work together on practical guidance and pioneering tools for the benefit of the entire industry through various working groups. This allows banks to stay at the cutting edge of responsible banking while collectively forging a new path for others to follow. In just 2 years, the principles have grown from a coalition of 132 leading banks to a global community of 240 banks, representing 40% of the banking industry. This certainly is very positive and encouraging, and it shows the industry's increasing commitment and dedication to a future where people, societies, and the environment continue to prosper. However, to make responsible banking a success, more commitments and more actions are needed from each and every one of you. The global banking industry must come together and act collectively in response to our most challenging priorities. The recently published special report from the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change once again puts the spotlight on the catastrophic speed at which climate change is taking place. Some of these negative impacts, such as sea level rise, are irreversible for at least several centuries. Current efforts to curb global warming are deemed insufficient if we are to achieve the targets or the goals of the Paris Climate Agreement. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to commit. It is time to take urgent action. Analyze your bank's portfolios, understand the impacts you are driving in the real economy, and drive change, drive tangible change through setting of targets that are measurable. The success of responsible banking depends on every single bank in the industry. Every bank needs to play a part in delivering low carbon, nature positive, and inclusive economies. I thank you.